Hi, I'm Gav, the director.
I'm John, producer.
And I'm Ben, director of photography.
Obviously, we've risk assessed everything's pretty safe here, there isn't anything to worry about. The only thing would be is your footing, you don't go and twist your ankle, break your ankle, so do watch where you walk. We're primarily shooting here today. We were lucky to actually have a really good day of filming, or 2 days actually. The weather was really good, always something which, in the English countryside, you never know.
And it rained for 2 months solid, pretty much straight after as well.
Yeah.
And before.
Yeah. So we were real lucky.
Trying to find a good tree for this was actually fairly easy. We come across it on the path of the woodlands that we're allowed to shoot in, to string up our dead body Jeff. And there he goes up into
Boss
the tree.
doing good work.
Yeah. And you made this, Ben, as well as filming, didn't you?
Yeah, this was a sculpted head, and we had limited time and budget to make the body. So the majority of this was actually parcel tape, heated up and then painted.
Did the job.
Yeah,
It looked fantastic,
great,
man. Yeah.
And there's Boz, rest in peace, Boz. Not with us anymore, unfortunately.
And I tell you what, if he wasn't there, him and Lavinia, just every time we went filming something, we'd come back and he got the next bit of set ready for us. It was just
perfect.
Amazing. We wouldn't have made it without him.
Yep.
Looks so good up in the tree though. Everybody was just there taking photographs of it the whole time. It did take a while to set this scene up. It all had to look right, and the right tree, etc. Right, get on it, 'cause that sun's going to go. Airplane.
Yeah,
Can't do dialogue. Can't do any dialogue with a fucking airplane.
One, take 3.
And action.
What is it, Trooper?
Discarded helmet, Mom.
Any sign of its owner?
Look up, Mark. Kelius, that's it. Then pan up as well.
Look at this.
What is it, Trooper?
Discarded helmet, Mom.
Any sign of its owner?
Nothing. This isn't good. What the? Looks fresh. Another survivor from the assault. Maybe.
Damn blasted savages! They'll pay for this!
It's worth mentioning everything that Pete and Mark went through wearing the Stormtrooper costumes, because they are utterly impractical. You can't sit down, you can't crouch, you can't even take a knee in them.
Can you go to the toilet? Not really.
Not really, no.
Not at all.
We had Paul on set managing their costume basically on a constant basis, because Velcro would come undone and things would get out of position and stuff. They were quite a challenge.
Yeah, I think Ben, you championed it with being director of photography, making the costumes and doing the effects. So the trouble was though, if there was a problem with the costume, you would have to jump in sometimes.
Yeah, there was a couple of times I had to adjust Mark's codpiece.
Indeed, I think he enjoyed it.
I think so too.
Scene 4, shot 1, take 1.
And action.
Press Mark.
We'll rest when I bloody say rest.
5, take 3.
And action.
Is it still
That's
up?
probably great.
The
camera or
Yeah.
you talking about camera or get in on it?
Just an action when you're ready.
A little bit lower if you can. Even more.
Okay, perfect. Action.
We should rest, Mom.
Rest when I bloody say you will
Watch
rest.
out! Spike trap. You need to be more careful, ma'am. You'll need to rest that ankle, Mom. You're welcome.
Hey everyone, how we doing?
Good.
Woo! Day 2! Hey! Woo! How are your feet, Pete?
You well?
Yeah, I got told to come up here and say hello. I don't want to get in the way, so do your business and I'll chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we don't need lunch now. I do apologise.
But no, 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Well, ask us how we're going.
Right. Is it really behind Shedge?
No, but we don't know.
Okay, right, fine.
It's fluid. What do we call? So the next thing now is just we're just going to smoke the fuck out of this. But this is the best place to do it because it's nice and flat. But as soon as Ben gets there, because obviously it'd be nicer to shoot this way because then we get a nice silhouette of you guys. But we could use that woodland, but that bit's terrain is not nice for you guys. Yeah, on set, filming day 2. A bit more intricate scenes to do today, some deaths. It's always good. Just working stuff out. Beautiful weather in the British countryside, so that's pretty cool.
So the rig we were filming with was sort of, I mean, in cinematic terms, it was a super lightweight sort of rig, using a tilter float combined with a Ronin RS2 gimbal. We had a
dreaded Sony.
Yes, there's the Sony A7siii,
Which we've since got rid of.
Yeah, fantastic camera, but yeah, had some issues with the menus on it, trying to find bits and pieces deep in the menus.
and understanding exposing for S-Log when it's not a camera you worked with a huge amount was quite complicated.
It did slow production down at times.
It did.
Especially when you got your characters in costume waiting and the sun's pelting down on them. You're like, "Alright, guys, you ready?"
Yeah.
Not that your fault at all in any way.
So we paired that A7S3 with a StarWarsHorrorFilm Sony E-mount anamorphic lens, 1.6.
No, it's only like a 2.8 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't.
f2.8. Yeah.
Yeah. So we only had the one lens. We didn't have time to be changing the lenses on the rigs. I think a couple of times we might have screwed a diopter on just to get a bit closer.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was basically shot on that 50mm lens.
Which was useful because if you had to change lenses, we would have been rebalancing more. And it worked out really well on the day. I think.
We were on the gimbal the whole time throughout the whole thing. So even when we were doing the static shots, we were just on the tilter float.
Everybody had a bit of a laugh on set. As you can see, our actors taking their roles very seriously. Yeah, I didn't know actually Izzy was doing this at the time, otherwise I'd have been screaming at her, "Don't, you ruined the costume!"
Yeah, I think we might have lost a couple of code keys at one point.
Like just media and genuine sound. And he's got his weapon raised. Trooper, stand down, you alert the enemy.
I think this was leading into Pete's death, and at this point I think Pete was absolutely over the moon to have taken his trouser bits off.
Yeah, we had to work this out because we wanted it in one shot where so he could walk along and then go down to his knees. So we had to shoot above the waist for the shot when he walks just off camera. So we could stay shooting almost like as a oneer, pan over to him, and then as you can see, Tiffany is putting in the dart into his neck, so when the camera pans over to him, he can drop to the floor with the dart in his neck, and we shot it as a oneer. Took a little bit sorting out, not too bad. We wanted that smoke in the background.
There was a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
A lot of smoke.
Yeah, it looked
Do you want that line in?
camera though.
Yeah.
And the actual shot from the film itself, when he actually dies, just looks fantastic with the smoke behind, and it's just a real poignant moment. It's a moment of clarity, a bit of peace and quiet. The music drops down before we cut back into the protagonist running along through the woods.
As soon as I give that to him like that, you want me to lie
Run. Okay.
I'm only putting it on the top.
No, he's not going
Oh,
to
no.
have it completely
Okay.
on.
Alright, we rolling? We should probably
Yeah, this
roll.
is really quite a scene because the way he says run is going to be quite quiet.
Right, I'm rolling.
Now rolling. Clap
I'll
it.
let you know when for you.
Scene 6, shot 4, take 1.
Yeah.
And wait for that smoke behind a little bit. And ready? Action.
Sarge, are you okay? Sarge, are you okay?
Run. Keep it there because that smoke's great. It's a nice cutscene. Cut. That's really nice, guys.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
We're wrapped on Pete, yeah.
Andy, so you need a shot of run, yeah, from Pete, don't you?
Yeah, because you can hear it still going.
Clean one, take one.
Right, gun throwing scene,
Helicopter.
take 1.
Helicopter.
Helicopter, stop.
Cut.
Bingo.
Okay, start rolling it.
Don't do that, don't do that. So I'm rolling.
Down a bit.
Hang on a second. So I'm rolling.
Clap it, yeah.
Gun throwing, take 2.
And action. Oh, that's great. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep walking out of frame. Cut.
Trooper, stand down!
No, no! Sarge! Sarge! Talk to me, Sarge! On your feet, soldier! He's dead, Mom. Neurotoxin. Move!
So we're behind the scenes on Sanctuary Moon, and we're really excited today because we've got Dwayne Johnson on set.
Ooh.
And The Rock is here to film.
Mashing it as always.
Great. Let's do this. Let's rock!
Lots of jokes on set as always, as you can see me throw a rock at my actor. It's a fake rock. I made it, in fact. We actually cut these scenes out and didn't actually use them. We've included it in the little BTS documentary because it's funny.
And I think we took a few more shots than we actually needed to.
Yeah, we did. I
We're
feel
having too much fun.
this was a really tight shot. We found this. John found this, didn't you?
Yeah, little dingy little.
Real nice little area in the woods, but tight.
Yeah, very difficult to get this many crew in there, and of course it was much darker in there. It really exposed the limitations, not of the camera. The camera's actually really good at low light, but I think the lens was only an f2.8, and I just don't think it was gathering quite enough light, so we had a little bit of noise to fix from in there.
And then that's a good segue into us shooting at night, really. How was it for you, Ben, shooting at night?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we had a lot of LED panels, but we could have really done with like a really powerful light.
Like a big moonlight sort of thing?
Yeah, if we had a big moonlight. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just like that thing there.
How's the fire going, Boz?
And this is Boz. He really struggled to get this fire lit, and this is the only point where I saw Boz get a little bit frustrated. But we got the fire lit in the end, and then he was a happy Boz again.
Blood lady of the night.
Yeah, see behind Mark's head here, I would love to have lit up the background. So at the moment it's all just black, but we just didn't have a light that was powerful enough to illuminate the background. But the other side's great. The other
We
side
literally
was
had
fantastic.
every light out there. Didn't we?
Yeah.
We had with us.
Everything we had. Yeah.
Would I free my arms first and then look at the fire first and then pan around, then come back?
No,
just straight in.
We haven't
Look
seen
at it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just look at
This is the first thing you see.
and that's going to...
I'm not in shot before, am I?
No, because we're going to try and look
Then I
with
can have a gaze close and then...
No, we're going to look with him.
Okay, so struggle.
You're in the light again.
A quick look over to your right as well, because obviously she is dead. That means you could die. So the defence mechanism is right. Then back to her.
Okay, cool. All right, so
The overhang shot here was really handy to have the tilt afloat though, to not have any strain. If he was on a shoulder rig looking over here, I would have been sweating.
Yeah. It was getting really cold as well.
Yeah, it was freezing by now.
And of course it was pitch black because we're in the middle of the woods, so it was actually really difficult to work anywhere that wasn't actually on the set. If you had to go and get stuff, that sort of thing, it was really complicated.
Action.
Where's that?